lifetime, right? So the opposite is good, because the Prophet ﷺ is saying, "Inni faratukum, I'm your farat, I'm your predecessor. I'll go and prepare things for you." And so this is the word farat when it comes. ثم قال وأنا شهيد عليكم, and I'm witness. وأنا شهيد عليكم, and I will be a witness on you in terms of what you have done and all that. وإني والله لأنظر إلى حوضي الآن, and wallah, and he makes a couple of in these phrases he makes a couple of swear of qasam. He says oaths. He said وإني والله, and by God I can see my hawd. And the hawd, we all know what the hawd is the sacred fount that the Prophet ﷺ has. We don't know what it looks like, but we know if you take a sip of it, you won't feel thirst for the rest of your life, for eternity basically, and it prepares you to enter Jannah, right? So the Prophet ﷺ is saying, and I can see it from here. Wallahi, he takes an oath, I can see it, and he can see it visually, he can visualize it. It's that close to him and to you, to us, inshallah. وإني قد أعطيت مفاتيح خزائن الأرض, and I have been given, and it gets more important, the hadith as it gets to the end, and I have been given the treasures of the earth. The treasures are here. I'm not concerned about that. This is what the Prophet ﷺ is starting to say. I'm not concerned about you Muslims being poor or being in need to anyone. إني قد أعطيت مفاتيح خزائن الأرض وإني, and this is very important, والله, he makes another oath. والله لا أخاف عليكم أن تشركوا بعدي. ما أخاف عليكم أن تشركوا بعدي. That I'm not concerned that Muslims will go back to worship idols, and this won't happen. The Prophet, he gave us the guarantee 1400 years ago and more than that. This is not his concern. This is not the concern. The Prophet ﷺ has departed, left enough scholars, enough knowledge, enough barakah for until Yawm al-Qiyamah. This is not the concern that the Prophet ﷺ had. And it should not be our concern either. 99%, if not 100% of Muslims are Muslims. They know. This is what we're concerned about today. ولكني, and this is the exception. أخاف عليكم أن تنافسوها. And another narration, أن تنافسوا. أخاف عليكم الدنيا أن تنافسوا. That I'm concerned that all these wealths and all these barakah and the ulum and whatever I have left for you, that you use it in this world to compete among each other. And that's not the idea of it at all. Very simple equation, a very simple answer to a very problematic, a very big problem. Muslims are not short in financially, not in terms of knowledge. We're not short at all. Just look at the map and see. But where we fall short is how we use that. It's sincerity in how we use it, and it is very common. And you just have to turn the news on, and you see how everyone is accusing everyone else with all these accusations, and no one really looks inside and goes like, okay, well maybe I'm not very sincere after all. Maybe I'm not. And sincerity is basically what this hadith can be. It actually talks about a group of personality traits that makes you sincere, makes you look at this dunya, this world, as a means for akhirah. This is not it. So there's a scholars say that when someone gives you a present, you don't look at the present, you look at the giver, right? لا ترى النعمة ترى المنعم. So this is a distraction. You've given things, it's a distraction. So I hope this was of benefit. يروي الإمام البخاري في صحيح بسند صحيح عن عقبة بن عامر رضي الله تعالى عنه وارضاه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم خرج يوما إلى أهل أحد فصلى عليهم صلاته على الميت ثم انصرف إلى المنبر فقال إني فرطكم وأنا شهيد عليكم وإني والله لأنظر إلى حوضي الآن وإني قد أعطيت مفاتيح خزائن الأرض وإني والله ما أخاف عليكم أن تشركوا بعدي ولكني أخاف عليكم الدنيا أو أخاف عليكم أن تنافسوها. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.